Right now, you sit with Notorious Dolly. What's up, y'all?
Same niggas be speaking down on the bitch. Same niggas I ain't let hit it.
Shout out to Millie.
Yo, what you been up to?
Nothing. Really just chilling, taking care of my son, trying to run this music.
I be living on me already. Fuck getting even, cause I ain't gotta compete. Shout out to God, he my big homie. He gon' spin the block for me. I stay in my bag like Medea ass gon' keep her Smith and Wesson. Billie Jean was not my lover. Y'all was just guessing.
So, for the people who don't know you, tell them a little bit about yourself, who you is, where you from, and what you do.
A little bit about me. I'm 28. I'm from Seneca, South Carolina.
What is it?
If you're familiar with Clemson University, Seneca like 10 to 15 minutes away. I rap and I sing, and you should check me out. Follow me on Instagram, Notorious Dolly, Notorious Dolly.
Making music, rapping, singing, what made you jump off the porch with that?
Well, whenever I first started singing, I started singing in church. And I led the youth choir or whatever. And then I met my best friend in 8th grade. She made beats and she rapped. And we used to make beats and rap in her room. That shit was crazy. And my first song that I recorded, she actually wrote the verse for me because I was just used to writing songs. Like, I had never written a verse before. And then I just started writing my own verses and, just got better.
Yeah. So how long you been doing it?
I would say these past 5 years.
Okay.
These past 5 years, I've been really taking the music seriously.
So what you think about the music scene around here? What you think it'll take for us to get into the industry, pop off? We got all this talent, and the world don't know who we is. What you think about that?
I feel like our biggest drawback is the fact that everybody be like, fuck everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really not about that. Like, I feel like the reason why South Carolina ain't on as a whole, it's a lot of crabs in the bucket type mentality. And we really just got to come together. I feel like that's what it's really going to take for somebody to push through. It don't matter who pushed through, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody
just need to push through. It really don't be no hater about it, you know what I'm saying? And just...
Yeah. So, who you listen to from where you from?
Who I listen to from where I'm from? I listen to Roy Jones. Shout out to Roy Jones.
I'm the one gon' put my city on, nigga, turn up then. I'm the one gon' make it great again like Donald Trump him. I ain't the one gon' show little buddy love Professor Clump him. I'm him.
I listen to Big Millie. You already know.
Patty cake, I think I can bake a cake. Patty cake, how much on you trap today? I get fast money with my gang like on FM tape.
I listen to Big Spook. I fuck with Big Spook.
Plan to pay that bitch to hush, pay that bitch to leave. I ain't paying that bitch to fuck. I fucked her for an hour, yeah, that perk can make me rush. Get the bustin' on the face, feel like I've been back there for months.
Who else? Osama Too Shiesty. Definitely fucking with him. And I think that's about it.
Music. So, why you feel like it's a disconnect with that?
Because it is a common disconnect with that, because you see so many times with artists, especially out of South Carolina, what's the one thing that's keeping us distant from each other? It's the fact that it ain't really hating, it's just like people need to humble themselves a little bit. Like,
I'm out here trying to sell some candy, man. Trying to raise some money up just for me. No, I had grinding. Been making money, man. Been making bread out there, selling it up there.
Who taught you how to get your weight up and grind like that?
T.C.M. Come on.
Yo, I'm proud of you. How much money you made today standing on the corner selling candy?
$59.
How much you made yesterday?
$114.
Boy, I'm proud of you. How old are you?
13. I'm on 13, man.
Yeah, nigga, by the time you 16, you gonna be the leader of your family.
For sure. I'm gonna live with him.
Every day you wake up, you gotta get your cash. Go and get your paper, nigga, don't you be scared. If you hitting the road, be in something that's fast. If they try to play you, pop on their ass.
I first linked up with Millie through VoiceBox.
It's the behind the scenes, so y'all getting an exclusive outlook right now.
Shout out to VoiceBox.
Hey, we got cocaine. Hey.
basically, I shot the video of Voice Box. It was Eat.
Shout out to 17 on that track. Shout out to that's my motherfucking engineer.
That's my engineer.
Turn up. Go. Hey.
And he was like, I want you to meet somebody. And he was like, because he knew I was putting up, you know, what I had to do all by myself or whatever. And so he was like, he got a good backing or whatever, and he really about his business. So he linked me with Millie or whatever. He said he'd let him watch the video. And then I think I had met you at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met him at his house. And we hit it off from there. I think that was in like November. What year was that?
2018.
2018. Damn, that's so long ago. And then like,
Shout out to 17 on that track. Shout out to that's my motherfucking engineer.
That's my engineer.
Turn up. Go. Hey.
so whenever I was with T.C.M, I was going through a lot emotionally and mentally as far as what I was going through outside of the music. And I really felt like I didn't have the momentum that Billy needed me to have at the time. And I kind of just took a step back because I really wanted to focus on myself anyway and get myself together in a place where I needed to be for me and my child as far as mentally. And
Do you feel like mental health is like a thing, like a...
for shit show, definitely. You got to make sure you happy to make others around you happy.
So what would you say to somebody who look up to you who battling mental health alone? Like, what would you say to that person?
I would say always keep people who care about you around you. And one thing that motivated me the most and one thing that always motivate me is my son. I always put him at the center of everything that I do anything for, because that's really what I do it for. That's my reason I breathe. That's why I'm here. I'm doing it for him, my family, my friends, everybody. And really you just gotta keep people who care about you, people who water you in your ear the same way you water them. You can't have no leeches around. And I was thankful to have Millie and everybody else, because even when I ain't know what I was going through at the time, they knew. And it would be some words that he said to me I still remember today.
What I say?
Dolly, sometimes you gotta let the dead bury the dead. And I hope you know who you are.
I appreciate that.
For real.
I appreciate that. Hey, Dolly, you remember when we used to go on them promo runs and on marketing runs? We were beast mode with that. Like, how you implementing things that we was implementing when we were together? What you doing? How you doing that for yourself now? And what you learned from all that?
I'm basically doing the same thing, and you taught me with the videos, killing with the videos, and shit, just really doing the same thing, making sure I get, what's the most important thing is the promoting.
Yeah.
I try to make sure I get plenty of promoting, invest plenty of money in that.
Like, look, we don't care about the money gonna come, let's go out here, build a reputation, relationships, and then stand on business from that.
Right.
And as we keep grinding, the money gonna come, because we don't want to chase the money. We want to chase the passion. We want to chase the vision. And you gonna go through a lot while you doing that. You just gotta accept the bad that's gonna come with all the good once you get over that hump.